What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Xrp Crypto here. It's time for your daily dose of XRP. Now, 3 reasons why you should be bullish on XRP right now. I'm going to break it all down for you in this video. And if you want more content like this, you are bullish on XRP, you know what to do. Smash that like button, does support the channel, and ultimately subscribe for your daily updates in this cryptocurrency revolution that we are all in. With that being said, let's take a look at the overall market. Now, we called it pretty much perfectly on Friday and Thursday when we were talking, saying we would definitely get a flat Saturday with a strong significant move onto the Sunday, and that's pretty much exactly what happened. 1.42 trillion, up about 2.1%. You can see there Bitcoin hovering around 37,200, and it's setting us up, I think, for a pretty good week. Now, XRP, the reason here, is up 2.5% on the day. 62.41 is the current price, but look at this, $1 billion worth of volume on a Sunday is actually a significant step on, and 2.5% on the market cap, once again, is a good move as well. So lots of indications from the price of XRP to be incredibly bullish on. Now, we'll take a look at the technicals in just a second, but I did want to talk about 3 reasons, and it's a fantastic article for being in crypto, and ultimately it gets through 3 really important points, and I'll try and summarize them for you right now. So the first one is ultimately the legal tussle silver lining. And now, if you follow John Deaton or you've been keeping an eye on him, obviously he is representing about 70,000 XRP holders as we go through this journey with the SEC. Now, it is a completely uncharted territory. We know that LBRY was the only one that kind of went after it, and they didn't win. However, Ripple 3-0 in terms of the wins from the courts. And ultimately, John Deaton there giving his view on the SEC versus Ripple. And key dates to watch out: Feb 12th will be marking the end of the discovery phase. March 13th, when the SEC reveals its proposed penalties. Ripple's response is due in by April 12th, and the SEC's final reply is on April 29th. So that gives you an indication of kind of the timescales. Ultimately, what's working through there. It says what's noteworthy is Ripple's focus on remedies rather than allegations of fraud. Deaton's insight suggests that Ripple's financial penalties could be limited to profits gained from the alleged wrongdoing. He is quoted by saying Ripple will not come close to paying $770 million. The SEC seeks discouragement related to XRP sales in the UK, Japan, Switzerland, etc. Not only does the Supreme Court's Morrison decision exclude these sales, but XRP is deemed a non-security in those and other jurisdictions. And I guess the point here is that we already know that Judge Annalisa Torres has basically said it isn't a security, and the debate right now is these secondary sales from exchanges and whether they can kind of get anything to hold them against. So that's the first reason. I think we're all in that part. The second one, championing financial inclusion. James Wells, who is the Ripple's VP for central bank engagement, underscored the role of central bank digital currencies in enhancing global financial inclusion. This is important because ultimately Ripple has that CBDC platform in which institutions can go and build their own CBDCs through the platform and the experience of the XRP team. Now, he's quoted by saying banks are commercial organizations and they have shareholders that they have to be responsive, and it's very difficult to make money out of people that have no money. It's a bit of a conundrum. However, with CBDCs, we can fix that. CBDCs are very low cost and can allow financial services to be provided at a much lower cost basis than you do today. So that will enable people to have a simple payment opportunity, and it will allow people to build up some credit history and have the ability to borrow some money so they can grow their business. And here is where he opens up the discussion around smart contracts, and ultimately building into the blockchain is that everything can be tracked, everything can be custodial, and everything ultimately then can have a smart contract, which means that it can be retrieved or whatever it is that's deemed fit. And I think that again is very important. Ripple obviously being the forefront in being involved in 20 global CBDC initiatives, namely in Georgia and many other parts. And then finally, there is a pretty big deal around the remittance services as they're building out in Asia, and here it is. It talks about the SBI Remit, a subsidiary of Japan's SBI Holdings, has expanded its remittance service using Ripple's XRP in the Philippines, Vietnam, and Indonesia in partnership with SBI VC Trade and San Francisco-based Ripple. This move aims to facilitate quicker, more cost-effective money transfers. And again, SBI Remit is quoted by saying, by using XRP as a bridge currency, you can transfer money quickly and at a low cost. Furthermore, it has excellent scalability, allowing users to easily send money to Ripple's partners around the world. We also know that partnership in Dubai as well. So here's an example of what that looks like. Here is the sender transferring services, crypto asset exchange through Ripple into where it needs to go. And then equally, you can then put it out into 3 separate banks and send this around the world, all for the same low cost and quick fee. And I think that's where Ripple certainly sets itself differently to many other coins, and ultimately where the overall arching cryptocurrency movement is all about moving wealth and money to different parts of the world at an extremely cheap fee. And that's why the financial system doesn't like it. So what's going on with the price right now? We can see again, the 627 is actually on a nice upward trend and has been for the last 2 or 3 days, following this green pattern here, bouncing off the 200 EMA where we got that. Now, the market does need to move with us to continue this push. And again, we are potentially looking at a bullish divergence. This shorter time frame coming up and this longer time frame coming across would give us a nice move, which you would expect a significant move to the upside over the coming few days. Again, this will probably move into Tuesday. Nothing really on the big social macro economic side of things, but Ripple, again, an XRP looking like it might break 63. That's probably the next real challenge as we then head on back up to maybe 67 cents. And I think we are one piece of news away from a significant move to the upside, not only for XRP, but a lot of other cryptocurrencies. So let me know, as always, what you think in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, do me a favor, smash that like button. That's how I know that you enjoy this content. And I'll keep putting XRP update videos out for you guys, and subscribe. We bring you daily cryptocurrency content to keep you on the straight and narrow in this crazy financial world. As ever, thank you so much for watching, everybody. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.